Hell yes, this is the Daily Dose, and hell yes, that's Susan, and hell yes, I'm Robert. Feeling
And
good.
we're good. We are
Hell
so good,
yes.
especially together. Wow, what fun. What
I think
fun we have.
we might have turned off a certain segment by my saying HE double hockey sticks 4 times in a row there. My apologies.
I
So
kind of might have maybe joined you too, so.
yeah, hey, that's fine. That's enthusiasm. It's what the word that came to me today that sits in that one is engagement. So important to
Yeah.
be engaged, to not be just showing up. Let me share this line with you. I had this amazing meeting today with a bunch of people who improvise from a medical perspective, so teaching medical students. These are people at the University of Georgia, and my dear friend Annie Wiseman, shout out, gave me the connection there. And here's what this one woman said that I just loved it. I don't know if she says it when she starts the meetings, but I just loved it. She said, "Leave it at the door, or you're dead."
Oh, that's clear.
Well, what do you think about that? If you think of that, not as a like somebody holding a gun at you type thing, but what do you think about? What do you unpack from that phrase? Because I was immediately motivated. Tell me what you hear from "leave it at the door or you're dead."
The short version, because you've been trying to teach me to, to talk shorter, is leave it at the door lands in my head the same as kind of a giving it all you've got. Like if you're a runner and you're competing, run your hardest. Don't leave it on anything on the track. Run. And so that's where it takes me. That you have an opportunity, you're going to come in and you're going to do it. And if you don't, you might as well not come in. You're dead.
Yeah.
Is that how it strikes you?
No, and I loved what you said. It was wonderful. I took it differently, and I again, no right or wrong on this. It
Oh, I'm
was about
curious.
it was about being present. That if you walk into a room and you come in with your stuff from the outside world,
Oh, I see. Right.
you
Yes.
cannot possibly be
Mhm.
present. In other words, you're dead.
Yes. I
You're
totally.
there in your bubble.
Yep.
And
Might as well not be there. Yeah. That's
there you
absolutely
go.
another
It's
perfect.
a tangent to what you said, right? And I love it because programmatically, if that's a word, that's what we do in Yaks, right? It's why we start with the song. And why, by the way, I do call out because there are some people who hear it and I can see them. They're almost like, okay, when we get into the games, like, you'll hear me go, come on. I'll call names, say, you can sing, but I need you to move your body, even if it's,
Mhm, mhm.
whatever.
Can be in your chair.
Yeah. And it just came through clearly again. I didn't bring it up with the folks I was meeting with, but I can't tell you how deep it is. That wonderful gift you gave me of the John Batiste song, "Improvisation is Freedom." Because
That song is so important in this mission of ours.
it is.
It
It
really is.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know why, but I feel like freedom.
And my body moves like this.
Oh,
The very next thing he says is about the physicality, and that's such a big emphasis in your teaching.
yeah. And not knowing why, just being in the moment and saying, I'm embracing right now. And
It frees you up. That kind of any kind of movement just breaks through some stuff maybe you don't even realize is there, but it just frees you up.
I think it's crucial what you just said. You don't realize is there. All of us, no matter who we are, get affected by life. And here's the thing: what we say in improv is we want to be affected. In order to be affected by what's going on here, though, you need to have left it at the door. Otherwise, you're like one of those characters in Soul, the lost souls who go around with that huge, facade,
A
the
big plot,
blob.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they can't make a trade, make a trade, make a trade, make a trade, right? They're caught in a loop,
Yeah, yeah.
and the
Well,
people can't engage.
think about the what where it led me. How it's very interesting how different it was, but to me, it also really applies to the same meaning. That if you're going to invest in this yaks thing, you you have to give it your all,
That's
and
you at the beginning. That's you at the beginning of our process, right? Is that what you're talking about? Like when you were saying, I don't want to be an improviser?
No, it was I don't need to be an improviser.
I don't need to be
I
an
don't
improviser.
need to understand improv. I need what I want to understand is how it impacts quality of life.
Right.
That was the distinction.
And what we've learned is they're part and parcel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and
Yes,
that
and we're over time, but I don't think we're finished with this conversation.
what? That sounds like a threat. Leave it at the door.